Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into Ngugi wa Thiong'o's powerful short story, The Return. We've already covered the historical context, the Momo uprising, British colonialism, and the detention camps. So now, let's explore how Ngugi masterfully crafts this story using the framework of the hero's journey. Joseph Campbell's hero's journey lays out 12 stages, and remarkably, Kamau's story touches on every single one. Before his detention, Kamau's ordinary world was his village, with his wife, Muthoni, and his family. Then came the call to adventure, the Momo uprising, which led to his arrest and shattered his peaceful life. His 5 years in the detention camp were a kind of suspended refusal, a time when he was forced to wait. So, who was his mentor? It wasn't a person, it was his memories and his hope. The thought of Muthoni and home was the light that guided him through the darkness. His release from detention was his crossing the threshold, leaving the world of suffering for the unknown of what home had become. The long walk back was filled with tests, allies, and enemies. Every person he met was a test of whether the world he fought for still had a place for him. As he gets closer to his village, his anxiety builds. This is the approach to the inmost cave home itself, the place he desires and fears most. And then the ordeal. The devastating climax. Kamau discovers that his beloved wife, Muthoni, has married Karanja. Not just any man, but his former friend who became a traitor by collaborating with the British. This betrayal is the death of everything he held on to. Here's where Ngugi subverts the journey. Kamau's reward isn't treasure. It's the bitter truth of what happened while he was gone. His resurrection is also ambiguous. He is transformed by suffering, but into what? A broken man or a wiser one? And what elixir does he bring back to his community? Nothing but his trauma and the heavy truth about the cost of colonialism and betrayal, a bitter medicine for his people. The betrayal is layered. There's Karanja's political betrayal, siding with the oppressors. There's Muthoni's personal betrayal, marrying the very man who stood against everything Kamau fought for. And finally, there's the community's betrayal, as they seemed to forget his sacrifice and move on. The return is a hero's journey without a happy ending. Kamau follows the path and survives the trials, but returns to a world that's irreparably broken. Ngugi uses this structure to show that colonialism doesn't just create heroes and villains. It creates victims and survivors, often in painful, overlapping ways. It forces us to ask, what does it mean when the hero's return brings only loss? Thanks for watching, and see you next time.